Hello, welcome back to assignment 9 for Geogebra. So just like we've been doing, let's make sure we're in a new window. I'm going to walk you through the steps on how to complete this assignment and what you need to do for it. So let's go to www.geogebra.org/geometry. You can also find that in the link in Google Classroom. So make sure you're signed in. Let's go over to settings. Let's go over and show our axes. And let's go to show grid and the major grid lines. Okay. From here, let's plot the following points. Let's plot point A at the point 2, 1. All right, so that's point A. Let's plot point B at 8, 2. And then let's plot point C at the point 4, 7. Okay. Now, what I'm going to do here is I'm going to create two rays starting at point A, okay? And so let's go to more, and then let's go all the way down to lines, and let's go with ray. All right, so remember a ray has a starting point, so we started at A, and then we go through point C, all right? So it has an end point and goes on forever in this direction. Let's do the same thing. Let's go from A over to B, okay? And then once we're here, let's move A to the outside here. Let's move B over here, and let's move C over here, okay? And so we have this angle here, all right? And this is angle CAB or BAC. And so, make sure we've created that, okay? The next thing that you want to do is go over to, let's make some circles here. All right, so circles with a center and a radius. So I'm going to click on this guy, and I'm going to choose my center here to be at point A, okay? And we want to choose our radius. Now, we can really choose whatever radius we want. We're not, doesn't matter what we do. I'm just going to do a radius of 2, okay? So I'm going to type in a radius of 2 and click OK, all right? And so here's my circle of radius 2. Now, once I'm in here, I want to go back to my point tool, and I'm going to zoom in, and I'm going to plot a point where the circle is going to intersect with my line. All right, so plot a point here, plot a point here. All right, so points D and E. All right. And let's zoom in and just verify that we are, in fact, intersecting on those lines. And looks good. All right, so zoom out. Make sure we're on the move button, and we're good to go. All right, so I'm going to zoom out just a little bit more. And what I'm going to do at this point is I'm going to make 2 more circles of radius 2 at point D and at point E. All right. So let's go back over to here, circles with a radius. So I'm going to click on point D as my center, and I'm going to just do a radius of 2. All right, so make sure that all of our circles have the same radius. I'm going to do the same thing over here. Click on point E and a radius of 2, and click OK. All right, so now notice a couple things. Notice how both circles intersect. The circles that we just created, they all intersect back at point A, which is kind of interesting, okay? But what I'm concerned about is this intersection point here. So we're going to come in here, and we're going to go back up to our point tool, and we're going to plot another point here, point F, okay? This is a really important point in this drawing. All right, so go back to our move button. All right, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to hide my objects. So I'm going to click on the show hide object. I'm going to click on this button, and I'm going to select each of my circles, and they're going to turn into that like lighter shade, and then I'm going to click select objects, and those are going to disappear, okay? I'm also going to do, no, let's just leave it like that. Okay, now the next thing I want to do is I'm going to, let me zoom out just a little bit, make sure we get everything in our picture. All right, and so I'm going to create another ray. all right? And so I'm going to start at point A, and I'm going to make another ray that goes through point F. So click on that, okay? And so this is the figure that I wanted you to draw, okay? And so this is it, all right? So for a level 2, okay, this is what I wanted you to do, all right? So I'm going to come over here, and I'm going to make a text box, okay? And what we've done is we've created, just so you guys know, we've created an angle bisector, okay? So AF bisects angle CAB, all right? So that's what we've created. And all right, so we're on text box. I'm going to click up here. We're going to put our name. All right, in this case, I would put Joe Police. We're going to put the date. All right, whatever day you complete this. And then this is assignment 9. Okay, and that's it. All right, and if we're just simply doing the level 2 question, this is all I wanted you to do. All right, so C drawing. All right, and let's hold on. Enter date assignment 1, and then here click enter again. Click OK. All right, and so that would be for a level 2. All right, if that's all you want to get on this assignment, that's what you put in. All right, but let's take a look and see what we would need for a level 3. So I'm going to come in here and look at copy question 2 down. And so level 2, the level 3 question for this is, what is the measure of angle CAB? Okay, so you need to go through and measure what angle CAB is, and just tell me what that is. And write angle CAB equals this many degrees. Okay, on the next text box, all right, for the third question, which is another level 3 question, as you measure, what is the measure of angle FAC and FAB? All right, so you would come in here and you would need to measure angle FAC and FAB, and that's a level 3 question, okay? Now, before you do this, all right, let's come into settings real quick, and let's make sure that we go into settings again, and we're going to go in and click the settings button one more time, and we're going to turn this into 2 decimal places. So right now this is rounding to 1 decimal place, and I want this to round to 2 decimal places, okay? And then, just to make sure that you can see what's going on with those, okay? The next thing I want you guys to do is your level 4 question, okay? And this one's pretty involved, and there are a lot of steps and a lot of things that I, kind of want you guys to explore on GeoGebra, all right? So from here, let me just come in here and make sure that this lines up. All right, so your directions on this is that you need to create 2 perpendicular lines from point F, okay, to ray AB. All right, so draw a perpendicular line from here to here, and then a perpendicular line from here to ray AC, okay? And then from the enclosed shape, so once you do that, once you create perpendicular lines, you're going to have a 4-sided figure, also known as a quadrilateral, okay? So you want to go into the polygon button and do that and create that shape. And then what I want you to do is to find the area of that quadrilateral, okay? And so use your things here, okay? So, if I would go to the construct button and use a perpendicular line to do that. But I'm not going to show you how to do that, but I want you guys to try and create that figure and then, go from there and see what you've got. So, all right, so that's all I want you guys to do for this video. Hope you enjoyed it, and we'll see you soon. Thanks. Bye.